Welcome back to Hollywood Unmasked, where we pull back the curtain on the world's most iconic legends to reveal the raw, human truth beneath the fame. Hollywood Unmasked presents the untold story of the man who became the soul of the Alaskan wilderness. My name is Marty Meierotto, and I work for the Alaska Fire Service. For 8 seasons, fans of mountain men saw Marty Meierotto as the gold standard of survival. He was the strongest, calmest expert on the show, living alone in the brutal Alaskan interior and handling life-threatening danger with a quiet, unshakable confidence. Then, suddenly he was gone. No goodbye, no grand finale, and no clear reason. The show's silence led to years of rumors. Did he leave by choice? Was his health failing? Or was there something the cameras were never allowed to show? Today, we are heading deep into the frozen wilderness to uncover what really happened to Marty Meierotto and reveal the truth mountain men never clearly told its audience. Marty wasn't born in the tundra. He was forged in the harsh winters of northern Wisconsin. Raised by his parents, Thomas and Karen, Marty grew up in the family fur-trapping business. While other kids feared the dark, Marty was drawn to it, tracking wolves and learning the discipline of the wild before he could even drive. In 1985, seeking a frontier that wasn't yet crowded, he and his brother Jeff drove north to Alaska. What was meant to be a scouting trip became a lifelong commitment. Marty worked every grueling job Fairbanks had to offer, cleaning floors, logging, and construction, just to save enough for a simple tent and his first set of traps. To the viewers, Marty was a trapper, but his real-world heroics went much deeper. In 1994, he joined the elite ranks of the Alaska Fire Service as a smokejumper. Out of 8 candidates, he was one of only 4 to survive the brutal training. Over his career, he logged 337 jumps across 114 fire missions, parachuting into active infernos in the most. Remote corners of the planet. This wasn't just a job. It was how he funded his true passion. The summers spent battling wildfires allowed him to spend his winters hundreds of miles from civilization in a one-room cabin, enduring temperatures that plummeted to 40 degrees below zero. When the History Channel came calling in 2012, Marty's quiet survival story became a global inspiration. But the fame didn't make the wilderness any safer. Fans remember the terrifying close call when Marty's Super Cub aircraft went into a sudden nosedive. He regained control just in time to crash land in the middle of nowhere, stranded without survival gear in the dead of winter. He survived by rationing scraps of food until the weather broke. Beyond the mechanical failures, there was the constant threat of predators, like the time he stumbled upon 9-foot brown bear tracks on Kodiak Island. Marty knew better than anyone that in the wild, preparation doesn't guarantee a tomorrow. The turning point came in 2019. After nearly a decade as the face of the show, Marty made a choice that stunned his audience. There was no scandal or drama. It was a deeply personal realization about his daughter, Noah Jane. Marty had spent years with a camera lens documenting his every move. But as Noah turned 13, he realized he wanted her to learn the way of the land without performing for an audience. He wanted her to understand the trap lines in private, away from the pressure of ratings. He chose his family's privacy over a television paycheck. Today, Marty Meierotto is still very much the man we saw on screen. He lives in a small Alaskan town, far from the spotlight, still teaching Noah the resilience and patience required to survive the North. Now 20, Noah shares her father's love for the wilderness and his dream of flying. Marty didn't join the show to escape his life. He joined to share a way of life, and when that fame threatened the authenticity of his family, he walked away. He remains the true soul of the wild, a man who chose peace over applause. Thank you for watching Hollywood Unmasked. Marty Meierotto proved that the strongest survivalists are the ones who know when to put family first. Do you think the show lost its spark after Marty left? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Alaskan wilderness, hit the like button and subscribe for more stories of the legends behind the lens. We'll see you in the next one.